Hi 7th class students, how are you? In the previous video we have learned about different types of motion: translatory motion, rectilinear motion, curvilinear motion, oscillatory motion, vibratory motion, circulatory motion, rotatory motion and periodic motion. In this video we will learn about speed. If you are in a red bridge, you can observe so many vehicles are traveling on that. Cars, autos, motorcycles, etc. And can you tell which one is traveling faster? On seeing this video, can you tell which one is traveling faster? Here, the car is overtaking the auto and the bike is overtaking the car. Is it correct? So, these vehicles are traveling faster. But that may be wrong. Why? Because we don't know at what instant they started, at what time they started. We don't know final destination of them and where they have started. We don't know the exact distance from where to where they are going, and we don't know the time, for how much time they are traveling. Without knowing these two, we cannot say which one is traveling faster. So, to tell which one is traveling faster, we have to take distance and time into consideration. Distance and time plays a main role to calculate the speed. What is distance? The actual path covered by the body is called distance. What is time? The duration of the body to cover the actual distance is called time. Imagine two students are in a running race. There is a competition between two students, A and B. They are running on a running track of 100 meters. In this competition, they both should run a same distance, 100 meters. So, person A covered this 100 meters in 50 seconds and person B has covered this 100 meters in 55 seconds. So, can you tell me which one is moving faster? So, person A is traveling with more faster. Person A is having faster than person B. Why? Because person A is traveled in lesser time than person B. So the same distance who is covering shorter time, then that person is said to be traveling with more speed. So at the same distance, if the time is less, we can say the speed is more. So speed is inversely proportional to time. If he covers in less time the same distance, he is traveling with more speed. If he covers in more time the same distance, he is traveling with less speed. So time is inversely proportional to speed. In the second example, the two persons are wanted to show their capacities. That means in a given time, how much distance they can run. The same two persons, A and B, now they are having another competition. What is that competition? In 1 minute, how much distance they can run. They want to find out in 1 minute how much distance they can run. So the first person A ran 50 meters in 1 minute and the second person B ran 70 meters in 1 minute. So who is traveling with more speed here? Person B is traveling with more speed. Why? Because in a given time, which person is covering more distance, that person is said to be traveling with more speed. Here the person B covered 70 meters of distance, whereas the person A covered only 50 meters of distance in the same time. So in the second case, At the same time, two persons when they are running, one person covered more distance, one person covered less distance. So who is covering more distance, that person is said to be traveling with more speed. So at a given instance of time, that means same time, who covered more distance, they are having more speed. That means here distance is directly proportional to speed. So if distance is more, speed is more at a given time. If distance is less, speed is less. So we can say the distance is directly proportional to speed. In the first case we got time is inversely proportional to speed at constant distance. In the second case we got distance is directly proportional to speed at a constant time. By these two equations, by these two expressions, we can say that speed is equals to distance by time. So speed is considered as total distance covered by the body by total time taken by the body to cover this distance. This ratio will gives you speed. Units of speed is meters per second. SI units of speed, standard international units of speed is meters per second. And we can also call kilometers per hour. Here in India, your bike's speedometer, car's speedometer will gives you speed in the units of kilometers per hour. And a CGS units of speed is centimeters per second. Let me give you a homework. A bus is traveling with some speed. You have to calculate the speed of the bus. This bus covered 50 kilometers of distance and it has taken 1 hour time. Within 1 hour, the bus traveled from Kakinada to Amalapuram. Let us say the distance between Kakinada to Amalapuram is 50 kilometers. Calculate the speed of the bus. You should write units also. Speed and units you should write. Okay? Thank you.